All right, folks, big happy Friday to you. The last day of May, it's the 31st. I'm ready for June, but because of weather and everything else and the planting schedule or lack thereof, I'm not ready for June. I wish it was May 10th. But whatever, what are you gonna do? All is well. The good positive news is that 2 hours worth of rain that we were supposed to have this afternoon, see you later. Ain't getting it. Didn't get it. So, I minded my business this morning. I had to finish mulching the field. I had some things to tie up last night. I had to quit a little bit early. I got that mulched finished here this morning in preparation for picking stones here tonight. I got the crew coming at 5 o'clock. We're going to pick stones, which aren't too bad, in preparation for the seed going in the ground tomorrow. So, without a little bit of luck, without a lot of luck needed, excuse me, you'll be seeing some corn going in the ground by a 24-row corn planter with a brand new Fendt 400 horsepower straight tractor with duals on it, fit for a king. So I'm looking forward to it. That's going to make my day. Okay, what the hell am I doing here? I've been out here for a few hours. You can't see it, but that other half of the field, maybe you can see some of it, has all been chisel plowed. I'd say good 40% of this field has been chisel plowed. I got a ways to go. I stayed over there because that's where the manure was put down. Tomorrow, I'm really hoping to get out at least 10 to 12 loads of more manure from the cow lot, which is still a god-awful soupy mess. But I'm looking to get some manure on this ground here. I am done for the day chisel plowing. It's time to shift gears. So what's all this ridiculousness here? All right, it goes without saying, this is a very bad low spot in this field. There's a few of them. There's one on the exact opposite side as well. So what I did here is basically I went like a bat out of hell and put that chisel plow down, we'll say maybe 50%, and kept that hand on the lever. And basically I made some swaths in here to help this dry down a little bit. It does help. Actually, I probably, you know what, after this video I'm going to make one here as well. There was 2 bad spots in here where we chopped corn last fall and they just got buried. So yeah, down over here, right in here, it's a little help. Actually, it'll help dramatically with dry down. This is not a plowed job. This is basically just skimmed it, and it'll help out with the dryness. I mean, just look at here. All this beautiful weather we've been having now, and there's still standing water here, which I'm not going to complain too much because there's a lot of people in about 100 times worse shape than this. In fact, I unfortunately was able to see it with my own eyes yesterday morning coming back from southwest Michigan. Just god awful. So let's take a little gander here. I got a few minutes. Let's take a look at the progress of the hay growth. This is a complete 100% grass hay field, which has always produced just a magnificent amount of hay. This field is reserved for pure round bales on the first cutting. I might take some squares off of here though. And second crop, this will be completely reserved for square bales. We'll see what happens. It'll all be weather dependent, folks. Yeah. We'll see. Some good stuff. I'm real happy with the progress. One of the things that could be a testament to is I got the I was lucky enough by the skin of my teeth to go ahead and get the fertilizer down this year early before the monsoons opened. Thank God. I'd have to say that's a big contributor to this grass growth here. Understand where I am, folks. I know there's a lot of you has been baling hay for quite a while here, but we're in different worlds here. I need to do a big tree trim job here, maybe this fall or early winter. I got to get this crap off of here, you know, off the field line. Nothing worse than your mirrors getting messed up or the antenna or whatever, or damage to your windows, for crying out loud. All right, got a little goodie package delivered this morning. Like to share it with you. It's possibly some valuable information to some of us. I hope it is. The 6150M got a little present this morning. Sorry folks, I gotta let that tractor cool down a little bit. I'm not shutting it off. That's 1,000 pounds worth of weight right there. It's 10 weights. The difference is stupid ridiculous. That's going to be our new word, stupid ridiculous. Now don't get me wrong. With the implements that I have, it's not like the front end has been coming up off that tractor, but the front end, how do I want to say this? It will travel. The amount of difference with that 1,000 pounds worth of weight on the front is just ridiculous. Unbelievable how much nicer it rides. Excuse me, pulls. Well, even rides. You can feel it, and for what it goes through as well. Very happy with them. The valuable information is this. Though that is not a John Deere product. I'm not here to bash John Deere. I am a John Deere guy. But there's some things my pocketbook just says can't have John Deere on it. Okay? So I did some research. Of course, I called my John Deere dealer first, and I got a price quote on, originally I was just going to go with 8 weights, 800 pounds. Understand, this is all new business for me, folks. I'm not used to, you know, bigger tractors like this. Yeah, that's a big tractor for us. Higher horsepower, not used to dealing with weights and all that other stuff. But as the farm is growing, so must everything else, including some equipment. So I got a price quote from John Deere, and couldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. It didn't seem practical to me. So I called one of my guys up with a dealer that I've done quite a bit of business with in the last 3-4 years. And he goes, you need to check out North State's weights. In fact, I got the bill slip this morning, and it looks like the company name is North State Sales. They're located out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Now listen, the common person can't just buy from this company. It has to go through a dealer that they're logged in with already for business. I'm very thankful that my dealer that I, been dealing with for years, they were a registered supplier. Folks, I'm going to tell you something. Damn near 70% price difference in those weights compared to the quote that I got from John Deere. And they're beautiful. They're 100 pounds a piece. I can only assume fully that they're the exact same spitting image of a John Deere weight. They just don't have that stamp on there. Almost 70% price difference. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know this for sure, but it's possible that I got those at cost and there was no markup. It's possible they did that for me. I have been a good customer of theirs. But regardless, even with a small amount of markup, folks, you need to check out North State Sales out of Greensboro, North Carolina. And understand the common man can't get it from them. You got to go through a dealer. And very happy with them. It's good stuff. North State Sales. And of course I got that center pin in that these fit in, so they're not going anywhere. Then I took a piece of, I had to buy a whole rod of all thread. And for a little securement and safety sakes, I went ahead and used these lock nuts. I absolutely hate lock nuts. I hate lock nuts. They ought to be illegal. I hate them. But in this case, I used lock nuts with a lock washer. And I don't think they've moved, but I'm going to definitely tighten them up again when I get back. But very happy. Here's the kicker. I only wanted 8. I didn't put any science behind it. I just didn't think it was practical to put 1,000 pounds of weight in the front. Who knows, maybe it's not. You guys can tell me. So I called my guy. He called North State. They told him to give me a call back. You buy 10 weights, you get free shipping anywhere in the United States. So with the shipping cost compared to 2 weights, those 2 extra weights cost me about $22. Kind of a no-brainer. I'm happy as hell that I did it because the other, you know, the 10 weights fit on there just fine, and it's just a beautiful thing. So I hope that information's valuable to some of you people that might be looking at some front weights or whatever else that company deals in. But we're just talking about astronomical amount of savings, which is right up my alley. Beautiful Friday here, Upper Peninsula, Michigan. Continue on this beautiful path of drying down. Tomorrow's another beautiful day, followed by Sunday, and next week looks pretty damn good too. I did see one day a pretty significant rain in there, but as far as I'm concerned, that's a little too early to tell. We'll see what happens. Eyes on the prize, and that is picking stones tonight, mulching the tracks for compaction reasons, and getting corn in the ground tomorrow. Once I get him all set up with the bags of seed and help out where I can and take a little video for all of you and myself, we'll be back out here spreading manure. The goal is to get about another 10-12 loads out here at a minimum, and hopefully there's going to be enough time left in the day to hook back up to the chisel plow and get a little more ground worked up. As you folks know, if you keep up with the videos, this is going to be our new sorghum ground this year. I have no qualms about putting sorghum in behind a previous year's corn crop, because that's what we did last year. And all's well. Oh boy, okay, we got a problem. Folks, see that? All right, that just happened. Honestly, it did. It just happened. I checked this not long ago before I started doing these little paths. Boy, am I glad I stop and make some videos from time to time. It busted a bolt. Lucky enough, I got some spares at the machine shed. In fact, I got just enough spares to reverse these. You know, this is brand new. These were brand new this past fall. I'm still using these sides because, you know, it's acceptable to do so. They don't last long though. they'll be flipped this fall. And I'm going to have to dig into my little stockpile of bolts. Well, that's great. Not a biggie. Glad we caught it. All right, folks, I got to get going. I got to get prepared to do chores just a little bit early tonight and get picking those stones at about 5 o'clock, which I'm looking so forward to. And we'll go from there. Talk to you sooner or later. Happy Friday.